then tell me, Shane O'Farrell, tell me where you hurry so. Hush, Mabukil, hush and listen, and his cheeks were all aglow. I bear orders from the captain, get you ready quick and soon, for the pikes must be together by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, for the pikes must be together by the rising of the moon. Oh, then tell me, Shane O'Farrell, where the gathering is to be. In the old spot by the river, right well known to you and me. One word more for signal token, whistle up the marching tune, with your pike upon your shoulder by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, with your pike upon your shoulder by the rising of the moon. Out from many a mud wall cabin, eyes were watching through that night. Many a manly heart was throbbing for that blessed warning light. Murmurs passed along the valley like a banshee's lonely croon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. By the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. Down along yon singing river, that dark mass of men was seen. High above their shining weapons floats their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, forward strike the marching tune. And hurrah, me boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And hurrah, me boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. Well, they fought for poor old Ireland, and full bitter was their fate. Oh, what glorious pride and sorrow fill the name of 98. But yet, thank God, there's beating hearts in manhood's burning noon, who will follow in their footsteps by the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And hurrah, me boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. Who fears to speak of 98? Who blushes at the name? When cowards mock the patriot's fate, who hangs his head for shame? He's all a knave or half a slave, who slights his country thus. But a true man like you men will fill your glass with us. We drink the memory of the brave, the faithful and the few, Some lie far off beyond the wave, some sleep in Ireland too. All are gone, but still lives on the fame of those who died. All true men like you men, remember them with pride. Some on the shores of distant lands their weary hearts have laid, and by the strangers' heedless hands their lonely graves were made. But though their clay be far away beyond the Atlantic foam, in true men like you men, their spirits still at home. The dust of some is Irish earth, among their own they rest, and the same land that gave them birth has caught them to her breast. And we will pray that from their clay full many a race may start, of true men like you men, to act as brave a part. They rose in dark and evil days to right their native land. They kindled here a living blaze that nothing shall withstand. Alas, that might can vanquish right, they fell and passed away. But true men, you men, are plenty here today. Then here's their memory, may it be for us a guiding light, to cheer our strife for liberty and teach us to unite. Through good and ill be Ireland still, though sad as there's your fate. And true men be you men, like those of '98.
Come all, you warriors and renowned nobles, give ear, I pray, to my warlike theme, and I will sing how Father Murphy lately aroused from his sleepy dream. Sure Julius Caesar, nor Alexander, nor brave King Arthur ever equaled him, for armies formidable he did conquer, though with 2 gunsmen he did begin. Camel and cavalry he did unhorse them, their first lieutenant he cut him down. With shattered ranks and with broken columns they retreated home to Camelin town. On the hill of Oulart he displayed his valor, valor where 100 Corkmen lay on the plain. At Enniscorthy his sword he wielded, and I hope he'll do it once more again. The loyal townsmen gave their assistance. We'll die or conquer, they all did say. The yeoman cavalry made no resistance, for on the pavement their corpses lay. When Enniscorthy became subject to him, 'twas then to Wexford we marched our men. It's on the Three Rocks we took up our quarters, waiting for daylight the town to win. With drums a-beating the town did echo, and acclamations from door to door. On the Windmill Hill we pitched our tents, and we drank like heroes but paid no score. On Corrigrua for some time we waited, and next Fort Gorey we did repair. At Tubberneering we thought no harm, the bloody army was waiting there. The issue of it was close engagement, while on the soldiers we played warlike pranks. Through sheepwalks, hedgerows, and shady thickets there were mangled bodies and broken ranks. The shuddering cavalry, I can't forget them. We raised the brushes on their helmets straight. They turned about and they bid for Dublin, as if they ran for a 10-pound plate. Some crossed Donnybrook and more through Blackrock, and some up Shankill without wound or flaw. And if Barry Lawless be not a liar, there's more went rousing up Lugnacalia. The streets of England were left quite naked of all its army, both foot and horse. The Highlands of Scotland were left unguarded, likewise the Hessians the seas they crossed. To the Windmill Hill of Enniscorthy the British fencibles they flew like deer, and our ranks were tattered and sorely scattered by the loss of Jan and the Shelmalier. But if the Frenchmen had reinforced us, landed their transports in Banno Bay, Father John Murphy would be their seconder, and 16,000 would join that day. Success attend the sweet county Wexford, that threw off its yoke and to battle run. Let them not think we gave up our arms, for every man has a pike or gun.
From Carrick Streets to Shannon Shore, from Slieveman to Ballinderry, from Longford Pass to Galtymore, come hear the vow of Tipperary. Too long we fought for Britain's cause, and of our blood we're never chary. She paid us back with tyrant laws and thinned the homes of Tipperary. But nevermore we'll lift a hand, we swear by God and Virgin Mary, except in war for native land, and that's the vow of Tipperary. Too long with rash and single arm the peasant strove to guard his eyrie, till Irish blood bedewed each farm, and Ireland wept for Tipperary. From Market Square to Cabin Door, their writ was law, their justice swearing, and still they asked for blood once more from every home in Tipperary. But nevermore we'll lift a hand, we swear by God and Virgin Mary, except in war for native land, and that's the vow of Tipperary. They broke our trust with law and chains. Our hearts lay cold and bleak and dreary. They took our sons to foreign plains and slew the sons of Tipperary. So patience reached its bitter end. No plea remained, no hope was airing. Side by side our people sent the final word of Tipperary. But nevermore we'll lift a hand. We swear by God and Virgin Mary, except in war for native land, and that's the vow of Tipperary.